We have different categories for deities in Himalayan art. We have 11 categories, and one of those categories out of the first main five is animal featured. But another category can come out of this, and that is winged deities, deities with wings. Now, this is something that's been discussed and argued about in iconography for a while, whether or not winged deities are all of Tibetan origin or whether some are Indian origin. Now, fine, we have the Garuda, the originally the mount of Vishnu that is then copied by Tantric Buddhists and turned into a deity, coming out of the Kalachakra Tantra and the Chakrasambhara Tantra. So what we have a bird-headed deity with wings and two human-like hands and then two bird-like legs. So aside from this, we're talking about human-looking figures, peaceful, semi-peaceful, and wrathful, that have wings. Now, this is common, or more common, in the Bun religion. In the Bun religion, they also have their own form of a king of birds called Kyung that comes from a separate, independent origin mythology and origin narrative, and with separate meanings, very different meanings than the Indian. So we can't confuse the Bun Kyung and the Buddhist Garuda. But then we have deities. We have Lagotupa, Magyu Sangchok Tartuk, Purba Drukse Chimpa, and a few others. And these are major meditational deities within the Bun religion. They all have wings. Even it's possible to find some protector deities, female protector deities, such as similar to Sipe Jalmo, that have wings. Now, within Buddhism, we really have to look at two different areas. We have to look at the Sarma traditions coming from India in the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th century. And then we have to look at the Nyingma tradition. Nyingma tradition has two main parts. It has an early part, which is where the word Nyingma comes from, ancient ones or old. And then we have the Terma, the revealed treasure traditions. And they're all new, and they're all coming after Nyangral Nima Oser and Guru Chawang, and then just teachers such as this. Really, these are the main early ones that we see. So what we do have is we do have a form of Chakrasambhara called Demchok Kading. Kading means with the wings. And this form is said to come from Indrabhuti and then transmitted into Tibet through Bari Lotsawa. So it's basically a form of Chakrasambhara with extended wings behind. We also have different forms of Hayagriva that have wings, but it's hard to say, are these coming out of a Sarma or a Nyingma tradition. We also have a tremendous number of Nyingma deities. Now, according to some, the original Guhyagarbha Tantra, none of the Heruka deities had wings. This is a later development with the Terma traditions. So, but if we look at the Sakya, the Vajrakila tradition coming down through Padmasambhava and Kunlui Suma, then this one does have wings. So it's really, from the Nyingma side, it's the Sakya form of Vajrakila is described with wings, and this may be the earliest texts that we know of. But later, with the 8 pronouncement Heruka deities, the Kagye, that's Yamari, Hayagriva, Samputa, Vajramrita, Vajrakila, and then the 3 sort of Tibetan versions, the Mamo Botong, Jigtenchotu, Mopa, Dranak. So these all have wings. And then many of these in Terma traditions have wings. The Bardo deities, the wrathful ones, depending on the Terma tradition, some have wings and some do not. So this whole wing and no wing and when do wings first arise is a bit of an open question. So we do have examples from, very few examples, but we have examples from India, but we do have much stronger examples coming from Tibet. And the earliest that we really know of in Buddhism is the Vajrakila, and then also with the early texts of the Bun meditational deities.